Hello, I'm going to teach you how to sign rock around the clock. Now, this one is a little bit fast, so I think it's good to just pick up little bits of it and focus on that, and then maybe build it up as you go over time. So the first thing I'm going to teach you is your numbers. So down here, I live in the south, so the signs I use, I start with my index finger. We've got 1, 2, not swearing, it's fine, 3, 4. So from index finger all the way to 4, and then 5 is my thumb. I'll hold it there so you can see it better. For 6, you turn it on its side and it's your thumb. 7, 8, 9, and I tend to use 10. You can do 1, 0, but I find 10 a bit easier. And then 11, index finger and thumb, and 12, which is 2 fingers with your thumb like that, 12. So you need 12 for our clock. So now if you want, you can skip back and you can practice that bit. So the Rock Around the Clock song has got parts of it that are repeated over and over every time you have a verse all the way through. So the part that is repeated, I'm going to teach you first. So it's, we're going to rock, so I'm doing dance because it's all about dancing. Going to rock around the clock. So you've got your writing hand is going to be your fingers for your clock, your hands as it were, and then the other hand, your non-dominant hand, is your clock face, and you're going all the way around like that. So you're just sort of almost drawing a circle with that hand. So we're going to rock around the clock tonight. So night time, drawing the curtains. We're going to rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. So we're going to do our sunrise. So again, that's your writing hand is the sun, and it's coming up. Your other hand is the land, I suppose, coming up that way. Till broad daylight, gonna rock around the clock tonight. So that's repeated almost every time. So the first part, we've got 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. Now for rock, I'm just doing a dance. Now I've tried it with rock, and it's hard to fit it in because it is so fast. So 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. That's quite easy. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're going to rock around the clock tonight. So we're just going to practice that bit with the music. Here we go. Just wait for that bit to finish. Ready? Nearly.
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock.
5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11, 12, rock. Dance. Rock tonight. Excellent. Fab. Next bit. Let's just wind that back a tiny bit there. Okay, next bit. Put your glad rags on. So we're going to say get dressed up. So you're just touching your clothes, getting dressed up. Join me, hun. So I'm going to say, welcome, come and join me. It's that sort of expression. So put your glad rags on and join me, hun. We'll have some fun. So that's laughing. So you've got your thumb and your index finger on both hands, just going up and down there. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. Now, one of the easier things you can do is at the ticking clock, where it's just going around the next bit, is you can just go a little bit. When the clock strikes 1, you don't have to do the whole clock every time. That's when we're going around the clock. When we're just going to the next time, we just move it a bit. So when the clock strikes 1, so put those together, put your glad rags on and join me, hun. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. And then gonna rock around the clock tonight, just like we did before. Let's try that bit. Here we go. Dressed up. Welcome. Fun. Clock 1. Now dance. Rock. Sunrise. Dance. 1 o'clock tonight. Excellent. Next bit. Next bit. So, when the clock strikes 2, 3, and 4. So you can do clock, or you can leave that bit out and just go 2, 3, 4. When the clock strikes 2, 3, and 4, if the band, now for the band, I chose guitar. You could do guitar, you could do drums, you could be a singer. It's your choice. So I'm going to do guitar for the moment. So if the band slows, so you just draw a line with your writing hand up your other arm. If the band slows down, we'll yell. So I'm just going to do a yelling gesture there for more. So for more, I'm just going out with my writing hand away from my other hand. So put that together. When the clock strikes 2, 3 and 4, if the band slows down, we'll yell for more. And then rock around the clock tonight, same as before. Let's try that. And go. Clock, 2, 3, 4, band slows, yell more. Rock around the clock. Sunrise. Now you've got a bit of dance, it's your choice. A little bit of jive if you like. That's fun. So, next bit I'm going to teach you when the chimes, so we're going to do bells. For bells, you've got your little finger and thumb on both hands and you're going backwards and forwards. So we chose bells for chimes. Right, so when the chimes ring 5, 6 and 7. Do that again. When the chimes ring 5, 6 and 7. We'll be right in 7th heaven. That means we are going to be excited and having a great time. So when the chimes ring 5, 6 and 7, we'll be right in 7th heaven. So we're not actually going up to heaven. We're here, we're having a great time, we're excited. So let's put that bit together. Wait for this bit to finish. Here we go. Ready? Bells. 5, 6, 7. We excited. Rock around. Excellent. Okay, next bit. When it's 8, 9, 10. So we do that again. 8, 9, 10. I should have said with 9, if that's tricky, you can do that, or you can do a 5 and a 4. I find that okay for me, but some find it difficult. Maybe you want to hold your little finger back because you're doing that, and some people find that really hard. So 9 or 9, whichever you like. So when it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, we'll be going strong. So we're going to say we're carrying on. We're carrying on. So that's like 2 C shapes, down and along. We'll be going strong, and so will you. So I've put me and you, both of us. I'm going to be going strong, you're going to be going strong. So it's carrying on, me and you. And then rock around the clock, same as before.
Come around the clock.
Here we go, ready? 8.
9, 10, 11, 2,
Carry on, me and you. Rock. Now we've got another instrumental here, so you can get used to it. Last part, okay. When the clock strikes 12, okay, we'll cool off then. So I put rest, we'll have a rest. When the clock strikes 12, we'll cool off then. When the clock strikes 12, we'll cool off then. And then start rocking, dancing, around the clock again. So again is those 2 fingers, tap, tap, again. So when the clock strikes 12, we'll cool off then, start rocking around the clock again. Rock around the clock, etc. Let's try that bit. Now, big finish for this one. Bit of jazz happening. cool. And if you have a look at my other video, you can just practice. I'm going to stop there. You can practice all the way through the song without stopping. Or you can stop in little parts and practice it that way. So good luck.